Hello dear students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. Hope you all are fit and healthy at your home. I'm Sandhya Patel, your mathematics teacher from Sandhya High School. Today we are going to start class 5 mathematics chapter number 2. First we will see the chapter number 2. Let's see what is the name of the chapter. Unit 2, shapes and angles. In this chapter we are going to study about different types of shapes and angles. So before I start the chapter, before I start reading your book, let's see what are the shapes and angles. You must be knowing different shapes, right? You must be knowing square, rectangle, triangle, circle. So these are three different shapes. So the question is, what are shapes? Let's see what are shapes. A shape can be defined as the form of an object or its outline, outer boundary or outer surface. It says that object has a boundary, right? So we can say that any outer boundary or outer surface of the object can be said as a shape. For example, see the picture, observe the picture carefully. This is a signboard, right? This is a signboard of no parking. Are you able to find the shape? Which shape is this? Which shape is this? This is a rectangle, right? This is a rectangle. So here in the definition it explains that the outer boundary or the outer surface of an object is known as shape. Now, try to identify the shape of this house. Okay, try to identify the shape of the roof. Which shape is this? This is a triangle, right? And the base of the house is rectangle. Now, which shape is this? This is a circle, right? This is a circle. So I hope shapes are clear to you that there are two types of shapes, closed shapes and open shapes. Let's see what are they. First, closed shape. If there is no gap in the shape, if there is no gap in the shape, it is called a closed shape. For example, now see the picture. The shape is this. This is rectangle, this is triangle, this is circle. In the definition, it is said that there is no gap. You can see that it is a closed figure. It is a closed shape. There is no gap, right? It is fully closed, so it is known as closed shape. Now, open shape. What are open shape? If there is a gap in the shape, it is called an open shape. For example, try to observe the figure. Try to observe the figure. You can see that there is a open gap. There is a gap, right? You can see that there is a gap in the shape. So it is known as open shape. So I hope the shapes are clear to you all. Shapes are of two types, that is closed shape and open shape. In closed shape there is no gap, while in open shape there is a gap. Now let's see what are angles. What are angles? Do you know what are angles? Okay. Two lines meeting at a point make an angle. Two lines meeting at a point make an angle. Angle is measured in degree. Angle is measured in degree. Try to observe the figure. Try to observe the figure. You can what it is said. It is said that when two lines meet at a point, it makes an angle. See, this is the first line and this is the second line, right? So they are meeting at a point and it is forming an angle. This is first line, this is second line. When they meet at a point, it makes an angle. An angle is measured in degree. An angle is measured in degree. So basically there are three types of angles. Right angles, obtuse angle and acute angle. Let's see what are the types of angles. First, right angle. The angle which measures 90 degree is called right angle. The angle which measures 90 degree is called right angle. Now see the figure. See, what was the definition of angle? To whom we can say angle? When when two lines, this is first line, this is second line, right? Then meeting at a point, so they will make an angle. So right angle is when the angle measures 90 degrees. This is known as right angle. The second is acute angle. Angle which measures less than 90 degree is called acute angle. The angle which measures less than 90 degree is called acute angle. Try to observe in the figure. This is acute angle. We can observe in right angle that two lines is straight, right? In this angle, the lines are straight. But in the second angle, that is in acute angle, it is slightly bent, right? It is less than 90 degrees. So the angle which measures less than 90 degree are known as acute angle. And the third and the last angle is obtuse angle. Let's see what are obtuse angles. The angle which measures more than 90 degree is called obtuse angle. The angle which measures more than 90 degree is called obtuse angle. Now try to observe the picture. What it is shown, we can easily differentiate these three angles, right? In the first, the lines are straight. In the second, it is bent, slightly bent towards front, right? So it is less than 90 degrees. While in the third figure, the third picture, the line is bent, but it is more than 90 degrees. It is away. It is farther from this straight line. So it is known as obtuse angle. So let's see different types of shapes. Different shapes. You must be knowing different shapes, right? Which are the different shapes? Squares, rectangle, triangle, circle, pentagon, hexagon, octagon. These are the different shapes. Now let's see one by one all of them and see some properties of their shapes. Which shape is this? Can you identify the shape? Which shape is this? This is a square, right? This is a square. A square is a closed shape with four equal sides. A square is a closed shape with four equal sides. In the picture, you can observe that a square has a four sides. Let's count together. First, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can say that a square is a closed shape with a four sides. Now second line says, all the sides of a square are equal in length. All the sides of a square are equal in length. What is length? This is the length. This four sides, this is the length of the shape, right? So you can easily observe in the figure that all the four sides are equal. And the third line says, all interior angles are equal and right angle. This all angles means we have just seen that when two lines meet at the point, they form an angle. So these interior angles of all the interior angles are equal or same, and they are 90 degrees. Sorry, they are right angle. What we have seen that angle which form 90 degree is known as right angle, right? So you can observe in the figure that it is a straight line, right? So it is a right angle. Now, which shape is this? Which shape is this? This is a rectangle, right? This is a rectangle. Now let's see what is rectangle. How many sides are there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there are 4 sides. But the question is that in square there is 4 sides and in rectangle there is also 4 sides. So what is the difference? So let's see what is the difference between the square and the rectangle. A rectangle is a four-sided closed shape. You can easily observe in the figure, right, that it is a closed shape. Why it is a closed shape? Because there is no gap. It is fully closed. Therefore, it is a closed shape. Now let's read the second line. Also, opposite sides are parallel and of equal length. In this rectangle, the opposite means these two lines, right? These two lines are parallel. Parallel in the figure, we can easily observe that the two opposite sides are parallel and equal length. Means opposite sides are of equal length. This 1 and 2 are opposite side, and they are of equal length. Well, this one and this second one are opposite side and they are of equal length. So if anybody asks you the difference between square and rectangle, what will you say? You will say that in square all the four sides are equal, while in the rectangle the two opposite sides are equal, right? In the rectangle, the two opposite sides are equal. This two and this two are equal to each other. All interior angles are equal and right angles. The angle will be same, right? Because it is a right angle. So all the interior angles are equal. Now let's see the another shape. Which shape is this? Which shape is this? This is a triangle, right? This is a triangle. A triangle is a closed two-dimensional shape with three straight sides. A triangle is a closed two-dimensional shape with three straight sides. Now carefully observe the figure. How many sides are there? There are three sides, right? There are three sides. Let's count together. 1, 2, and 3. So you can see in the figure that there are three sides. And they are straight, right? They are straight. So we can say triangle is a closed shape with the three straight sides. Now next line. A triangle has three sides and three angles. We have just discussed that they have three sides, and you can see that there are three angles, 1, 2, and 3. So I hope triangle is clear to you. Now next shape. See the shape. Try to identify the shape is this. Which shape is this? This is a pentagon. This is a pentagon, right? Now let's see how many sides are there. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what you can say that pentagon has 5 sides. Let's see what is pentagon. A pentagon is a closed shape with 5 sides and 5 angles. A pentagon is a closed shape with the 5 sides and 5 angles. Right? You can easily observe the figure in the figure that it is a closed shape, and we are just counting sides. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it is a 5 sides. Let's count the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there are 5 angles, right? So we can say a pentagon is a closed shape with 5 sides and 5 angles. Now, try to identify this shape. Which shape is this? Do you know which shape is this? This is a hexagon. This is a hexagon. Let's count the sides. How many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There are 6 sides. Let's count the angle. How many angles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 6 sides and 6 angles, right? So let's see what is hexagon. A hexagon is a closed shape with 6 sides and 6 angles, right? Is it correct? Right? It is correct. So just count, right? That it has a 6 sides and 6 angles. So you can easily say that a hexagon is a closed shape with 6 sides and 6 angles. Now, next shape. Which shape is this? Do you know this shape? This is a octagon. This is a octagon. Let's count the shape. Let's count the sides of the shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There are 8 sides, right? Now let's count the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So how many angles are there? 8 angles, right? So let's see what is octagon. An octagon is a closed shape with 8 sides and 8 angles. An octagon is a closed shape with 8 sides and 8 angles. You have just count right that there are 8 sides and 8 angles. Now, try to identify this shape. This shape is this. Which shape is this? This is a circle. Now, can you tell me how many sides are there? That there is a no side. So let's see what is circle. A circle is a round closed shape. A circle is a round closed shape. You can easily see that it is a closed shape, right? And it is a round. So I hope it is clear to all. So let's quickly revise what we have studied today. We have started our second chapter, that is shapes and angles. In that we have studied what are shapes and what are angles. In shapes we have studied the closed shape. In closed shape we know that there is no gap, while in open shape there is a gap. Then we studied angles. What are angles? When two lines meet at a point, it forms an angle. Then we have studied types of angle. There are three types of angle. That is right angle, acute angle, and obtuse angle. In right angle, the angle formed is of 90 degrees. Second, in acute angle, the angle formed is less than 90 degrees. And the third one is obtuse angle. The angle formed is greater than 90 degrees. Then we have seen different shapes. First we have seen square, right? How many sides are there in square? There are four sides, but all the sides are equal. Then we have seen rectangle. In rectangle, how many sides are there? Four sides. But what was the difference between square and rectangle? In square, all the four sides are equal, while in rectangle, two opposite sides are equal. Then we have seen triangle. How many sides were there in triangle? There are three sides and three angles, right? In then fourth shape was pentagon. How many sides and angle were there? There are five sides. How many sides were there? Five sides and angles. There are five angles. So in pentagon there are five shapes, and so in pentagon there are five sides and five angles. Right? Then we have seen hexagon. In hexagon, how many sides were there? Six sides and angle, six angles. Right? Then we have seen octagon. In octagon, how many sides and angles? There were eight sides and eight angles. And the last one is circle. And circle is a round closed shape. So I hope this all things are clear to all. So now homework time. In homework, what you have to do? You have to write all this thing in your notebook, in your class 6 mathematics notebook. Okay? So thank you so much.